guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna continue. I believe this is going to be my last video. Because I'm gonna try to finish the last couple dreams in this video. I was debating on whether I should even do some of these dreams. But maybe some of you out there could have dreamt something similar. I don't know the significance to these dreams. They were a bit strange, so I was kind of debating whether I should put them out there, but I'm gonna just put it out there, and maybe one of you guys will get it, or maybe one of you guys have dreamt the same thing. Well, let's get this going. In this dream, I remember writing it was a stranger dream, because it was, and I remember owning my sister from that group of people that were in. Okay, so the best way that I can describe this place was a tree house. It was camouflaged into the leaves of the tree. So that's the only thing I can think of is to compare it to is a tree house. It was quite small, and it was holding like a small group of people. So it was strong enough to hold a small group of people. And we were all hiding there, and there was a pregnant woman there. And so we were hiding. I'm not quite sure what we were hiding from. But I believe the baby may have been born, or I'm not quite sure what happened to the baby, to be honest. Or what happened, because my dream jumped from there. It kind of like fast forwarded to all of us being caught. That group that I was with, we ended up getting caught. We were all being held from the back by an individual, all of us, and we were getting like shoved forward to go somewhere. All I know is that I felt dread. I don't know where we were going, but all I know is that it wasn't anything good. I remember that as they were grabbing me, I happened to look to the side of the wall, because we were passing a wall, and our faces were up there on like wanted posters, like very like how it was back in the day where they did like wanted posters. But it was kind of like that, but we looked different. We looked kind of disguised, like we had disguises to kind of just like blend in, because we didn't look like ourselves on those posters. So that's all I remember from that dream, is that we ended up getting caught, and our faces were on the side of that wall, and we had been hiding. So that's where that dream ended, where we were getting pushed forward to go somewhere. I don't know where we were getting sent to. All I know is that it must have not been good, just because, obviously. Yeah. I don't know where we were getting taken. I just know is that we were all afraid. So in this next dream, this one is a bit stranger as well. So I believe I had gone on a vacation or something like that. We had gone on like a vacation, I believe, and we were staying in a smaller house, because there wasn't that many people. It wasn't my whole family, not even my family, my daughter, my husband. At least I don't remember them being there. I only remember 3 of my siblings. One of them, which I never saw, because I had gone to a room to look for her, but I didn't end up finding her. And my father. I remember my father being there. And anyways, my father had sent my other 2 siblings to go to the store, and I ended up tagging along with them. So we ended up at this smaller store. It's kind of like a gas station / store, you know. And I'm walking around through the aisles, and I remember this pregnant woman facing the windows where the front of this store is. She was facing the windows looking at something. But as I heard like commotion and they were freaking out about something, and I ended up going around to the front where she was and ended up walking past her. They had said she was freaking out about something happening in her stomach, where the baby should have been. And I don't know what they were talking about, like a baby crying or something. I don't know. All I know is that something happened to her baby in her stomach. And then my dream jumped. And we had made it back to the house. And we ended up finding out that God had come. And I remember closing my eyes and just thinking, like, please let this be a dream. Just please let this be a dream. And I ended up waking up from a dream because it was the last thing I remember. So that's where that dream ended. That's what I mean. Like I don't know what. Yeah, that was one of my stranger dreams. And this one, it wasn't quite a rapture dream. I was in front of this great throne, and I was with 23 other people, so it was 24 in total. And so we ended up, I don't know why we were all grouped up together, but they were telling us that we were there to be judged. And 12 of us were going to make it to heaven, and 12 of us obviously weren't. And as the angel that was looking for our names, it felt like the longest wait of my life. And they ended up naming off the 12 that were going to heaven. My name was not in that group. It was instant dread. I can't even describe, like, there's no way to describe the feeling that I'm trying to explain to you guys of how it feels to be left behind. Or in that instance, to find out that I'm not making it to heaven. And I mean 100% sure that it doesn't even compare or come close to what the real thing is going to be like. Nor do I want to be here to find out. It is my goal to not be here to find out. I don't want to be comparing my dreams to reality. Like, I don't want anybody to be comparing nothing with nothing. I want us to be gone. I don't want anybody to stay. My dreams are not pretty, you guys. They feel super real. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Like, not even to dream it, you guys. It definitely wakes you up. I don't even know how to describe the feeling, or I just hope that these dreams are serving as an encouragement or a wake-up call that God is almost here. He is almost here, and I just feel it, you guys. I'm going to end this video with this last dream. This one was quite short. My sister and I were driving down this road, and it was nighttime. And I don't know if you have seen, I believe it may have been one of my first video that I put up of my rapture dream, where I said that I saw rain coming down, but like balls of rain. It was like the best way, like kind of like hail, and kind of like it was just like a bunch of like balls of fire everywhere. Well, it was exactly like that, except it had just started. My sister stopped the car in the middle of the road, and it was nighttime. As I ended up I looked up. I stepped out of my car and I looked up, and it was barely like the sky had opened a little bit, and then I saw it just come down like balls of fire, just starting to rain down and about like coming to earth to hit. I don't know, you guys. We ended up, I believe it was a stream where we ended up calling everybody that we knew to try to see if they were still here, because we believed that God had come already. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, that was my last dream, you guys. But hopefully they wake you up. They wake you up and they encourage you to come to the Lord, to come back to the Lord, to keep your faith strong. And I hope that they do, you guys, because I feel like I kept these dreams so long to myself because they scared me. They most of these dreams I never really spoke about or didn't like to speak about because they would make me shake because of how real they felt to me in that dream. How real they really were, where I legit thought that God had come and that was it for me. I don't want anybody to actually experience the real thing. So I'm encouraging you guys to seek God, to accept Him for yourself, to really do it because it's what you want to do. You guys, there, like I said before, there's nowhere where you can be. There's nothing that you could have done where God won't forgive, where God won't reach down and fix. There's nothing that you could have done, or there's nothing going on within that God can't fix, or nothing that God can't help you with. You guys are running out of time. And I really hope, excuse me, that you take these dreams and that they encourage you and that they help you in some way, or if you've had dreams of your own, that you can find some similarities in there. If you're looking for any answers, I hope it gives it to you. And all glory be to the Lord for these dreams, for blessing me with them. Because they're definitely an encouragement, because I don't want to stay for those. Well, I'm going to end this video, you guys. We'll see each other in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to watch all of these videos, and for being listening to all of these dreams that I have had throughout the years. But, like I said, remain strong in your faith. Don't give up. I know that life gets tough, but you can do it. Just keep pushing on a little bit longer, because we don't have that much longer to wait anymore. Alright, guys. We'll see each other in the next video. God bless you all. Stay safe.